Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while. I need to change the oil on this Kubota. It's a b2920. As you can see right here on the hood. It's a 2011 model, but I figured while I was doing it, I could show you real quick in case it helps somebody else. So, of course, to get started, raise this hood. You just turn this to the left, raise the hood up to your little latch mechanism catches here. Okay, and then you got this front cover piece that sets in here. Right there it is, and that's your left front fender. This one just lifts, just tilt it straight forward, lift it out. This one, it just tilts up and pulls out. Pull it forward after you lift it up. So they just set in there and everything's held in place just by the little seating mechanisms and when your hood latches. So that's how you get it ready. And then there's your oil filter. This is one I just changed. I filled it, almost full of oil. Coated the little O-ring, and I got a new rag, cleaned off the surface of the block there before I screwed that on. And then I got my oils drained in my drain pan. Let me show you what you need to start with before we get into this. Okay, so you want to look in your owner's manual and see what's needed for your specific year and model. So I got my filter here for this one. I'm just using the Rotella T 10W30 Shell oil. It called for 10W30. Your drain bolts, there's two of them. I'll get down and show you them. You'll need 18 millimeter for that. Of course, I just used a little self-tightening oil ratchet wrench to remove the old filter. And then, of course, your handy-dandy shop towels. And I keep a bag with my oil filter in there just to keep it from getting dirty. So let me show you where where I took the cap off here of the engine. It says oil. And then where I fill it. All right, there's a tractor, so we're just going to slide in underneath it here on our creeper. And we got our little drive shaft here. Well, up in front of this mount, you can see right here. Oop, let me get my camera over the way. Right here's a drain. And then there's one also right on the opposite side of it. I don't know if we can see it or not. Yeah, it's up in there. So you can see the other one. It's right beside it. They're both 18 millimeter. So what you want to do is position your oil pan under those, get it centered. I got mine over because I'm doing the filter. But center it between them, 18 millimeter, take those out. They do have about a 1/2 inch of thread, so don't think they're going to start coming out right away. You gotta get them down a 1/2 inch before they're ready to come out. All right, so once that starts draining, you can come up here and you can see up top of this block here. I got my funnel in here now, but right here's the cap that we looked at. So you can go ahead and take this loose, pop it off. That'll allow air and allow your oil to drain in your pan freely. And I think it's, 3.7 quarts, so almost a gallon. You'll drain out. And then once that completes its draining process, you can go ahead and clean off your drain bolts and put them back in, snug them up. Once I got both of them out, just go ahead, I used my tool, turned this left, loosened my oil filter, popped it off, got rid of that, got the new one, filled it 3/4 or almost full of oil, wiped the surface off with a new towel against the block where that was clean, and then put some oil on the oil filter O-ring, tightened this up, gave it a good snug, hand tightened it, just used a pair of gloves so I could get a good grip. Tighten that, and then now we just need to refill it with the oil. So we need, this is the filter. I like these longer filters. I keep it clean, like I said, in that bag. It comes up to here, so I can just fill it, and then I can monitor where it is on the stick right here. And once we get between the marks, let's see where it's at right now. Made sure I pushed it all the way in. Take it out here in the daylight, see if I can see. Yeah, it's just on the end of the stick. Yeah, there it is. So we need to add just a little bit more. We should be good to go. So then when we put this back in, you want to make sure this seat's all the way down in. All right, let me add some more and get it topped off here. All right, guys, you can see where we ended up there on the stick. And move my camera where I can see it actually here. So we're just about up to the hole here, and it's still draining some, so it'll fill up. And then let me show you where this jug ended up level wise. If you can see the level moving, it's right here on this on this little jug indicator right there. So there's half quart left, so you're going to end up down about right in here. All right, she looks clean down in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put my oil cap back on. I got her wiped off. There, we got it seated. Okay. Snug her up. And there she be. All right, so got that on. Now I'll go ahead and put these back on. See if I can do this one-handed. They're pretty easy. Gotta get our fender right side up. Let me adjust this camera here. All right, it's a little better. So this, we'll just slide it back in place. You can see the little alignment pins it's got to go onto. They've got holes on the back side of the fender there that you line them up with. And they just push straight on once we get them lined up. Oop. There's that one. All right, there they are. Those are lined up. And then the front, it just sets up here on this tab. There's a little slot. Sorry, I'm not showing you guys. There's a little slot on this top tab. It just slides down in place. And that's it. That one's in place. So we got that fender on. We'll get our little front piece here. Same thing, it just goes down and sits in here. Get this one in, you just got to tilt it until those front pieces slide down in. Right down in here, there's one on each side to go down their channel. Then you just tilt it forward. All right, just tilted it forward. And you just line up. There's a sleeve here, lines up with the groove. And then you got this piece, it slides under your little tighten down knob, so you can snug out if you want. I don't have one on that side, I must have left it out. And then, of course, you just release your hood, and you're done. All right, guys, hope to help. So that's all I wanted to show you today. Till next time, peace out.